This beautiful guitar is a limited edition from Taylor. It is an 814 CE with beautiful Tasmanian Blackhearted Sassafras. I'm going to tell you all about it. Stay tuned. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to our channel, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos, and comment below. Today, we're going to take a look at a limited edition guitar from Taylor Guitars. This is an 814 CE Limited, and as you saw at the outset, it has beautiful Tasmanian Blackhearted Sassafras. Yeah, it's pretty stuff. And it sounds fantastic too. Now, Taylor has done some limited edition guitars with this tone wood in the past, and each time they do, they sell out rather quickly, and they become beloved instruments by those who own them and sought after collectibles by those who missed out. So take that as a little bit of a public service announcement for you. If you're interested in a special guitar, particularly one that is beautiful looking and sounding as this one, you want to take notice and act on it when you have the chance to, because these typically don't last long, and we try to secure as many of them as we possibly could for you guys. So, Blackhearted Sassafras, what is it? Well, as the name implies, it's from Tasmania. That's why it's called Tasmanian Blackhearted Sassafras. And the reason it's called blackhearted is because of this figure that the wood gets. And this is actually not naturally occurring in the wood. On the tree, there's a fungus that grows along with it, and that fungus, or fungi, maybe they're just fungis, they tend to stain the wood in the tree, and so you get this myriad of colors with blacks and purples and greens and grays and stuff that just lines the wood. No two pieces on these guitars are going to be the same. Every single one's going to be unique and different and have this beautiful coloration. You know, it's Doyle Dykes once said on some guitars, it's like they put the strings on the wrong side, right? This is just beautiful to look at and you know, not very available. So beautiful tone wood and rather rare stuff all the way from the other side of the world. Unless, of course, you're watching this in Tasmania, then I'm on the other side of the world. But anyways, let's talk about what it sounds like. So otherwise, it's an 814 CE, which means it's a Grand Auditorium spruce-topped guitar with Taylor's V-Class bracing. And like an 814 CE, it's got all of the normal appointments. So same abalone rosette, rosewood rosette, rosewood and ebony binding, wing bridge, striped ebony fingerboard. It's got the element inlay, and then of course the element inlay up here, glossed ebony headstock, and a black graphite nut since it is a V-Class guitar. Inside you have the V-Class label to let you know as well. And then on the back we have these new smoky nickel tuners. Taylor started doing that earlier this year on the 800 series, and it's really nice addition that just kind of sets it off and makes it a bit unique. The tone that you're going to get out of this guitar with this Tasmanian Blackhearted Sassafras is a very, very unique tone, and it's why I really like this tone wood. It's been available in the past on a 700 series and a 900 series. This is the first time it's made its appearance on an 800 series and the first time with V-Class bracing. So what can you expect to get out of this guitar with Tasmanian Blackhearted Sassafras? Well, it's a sassy guitar. No, the tone is somewhere between rosewood and mahogany with some maple. And we say that sometimes, and it's kind of hard to quantify what the wood sounds like, which is why we make such comparisons, but I'll see if I can't get a little bit more descriptive with you. It doesn't have all of the low-end depth that rosewood typically would. It has more of that bell-like chime that you get from rosewood, and it has a lot of mid-range that you would expect to have from mahogany. But it's a different mid-range than mahogany. It's almost like more low-mid that happens to it. And it's got some overtones, but it's not the same overtones as rosewood. So it's almost like this kind of transient tone wood. In fact, some of the comparisons to maple are the transparency that it has, because as you play this guitar, depending upon who you are, you can have it really kind of sound differently. So someone might play it and then someone else will play it and it'll sound a little bit differently, because this tone wood uniquely responds to a player's playing style. It's actually a lot like Macassar ebony in that respect, and honestly, I'd say that's probably in some ways its closest comparison. It has a little bit more mid-range, but I don't like to say that because a lot of you have never even heard what Macassar ebony sounds like. So we'll say it's somewhere between mahogany and rosewood, but it really is its own unique thing. And a lot of the people who have purchased some of these limited guitars in the past that had this Blackhearted Sassafras really fell in love with the guitar for that very reason. It's unique, it's different, it's got a wonderful bloom to it, and it really takes on your personality as the player. And that aspect of it makes it one of the most rewarding tone woods to me when playing a guitar. So we're going to put it through its paces, and you're going to hear what it sounds like with me playing. It might sound a little bit different with you playing, but I can guarantee you it's going to sound awesome, whoever's got it in their hands playing these guitars. So let's check it out. So there you have it, an 814 CE with Blackhearted Sassafras. And hopefully you could hear the differences in sound as we also compared it to a normal 814 CE. That's sometimes the best way to really illustrate the difference between this and say rosewood, because otherwise they're basically the same guitar. So it's a wonderful tone wood. It's wonderful to look at because honestly we could kind of do that for days. But it really is wonderful to hear. And it's nice that it's a limited edition. That does make it a little bit more special, but I would be enamored with this guitar even if it wasn't a limited edition. Costs a little bit more because of the rarity of the wood, but I think it's worth it if you can swing it. So if you like more information about this guitar, go down into the description below. There will be a link there. You click on that, that'll take you right to our website. We'll have all of the specifications for you and photos of the guitars. We won't have the photos of every single guitar we might have in stock, so make sure that you check with us and we can send you any others that have arrived, as we are trying to get as many of these as possible for all of you who want to get one. Like I said at the beginning, if you are new to our channel, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos. And whether it's a limited edition guitar or something that you have just been playing as you get started, know that the very best guitar in the world is the one that you make music on. That's what we want to see you do. So keep making music, come back for more reviews, demos, and news, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We hope you are enjoying our channel. You might be interested to know that Alamo Music has 2 more YouTube channels. One for piano and keyboard enthusiasts, and the other, our Alamo Music Audio Lab channel that focuses on synthesizers, drum machines, and other things with Chris Klein. So if you're interested in checking those out, down in the bottom of the description, I have links to both of those channels. We hope to see you there as well.